Hello Internet, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon Colosseum. This is one of the most bizarre Pokémon games ever to exist, and weirdly enough this was my introduction to the series. Whereas most Pokémon games are very simple and easy, Pokémon Colosseum is not. It is still simple. The plot is significantly different. There's no gyms or anything. There's no Pokemon League or Elite Four. But the plot is still simple. The gameplay, however, is not. This is one of the hardest Pokemon games ever to exist, and I'm not entirely convinced I'll do well during this Let's Play, but it was my introduction to the series. It's definitely one of the most overlooked Pokemon games, even if it has been getting a lot more noticed in recent years. Mostly because of Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out and disappointing a lot of people. Didn't disappoint me, but whatever. That's besides the point. This is one of my favorite Pokemon games. It's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon game. I can't understand why it would be anyone's favorite, but it is. And I accept that wholeheartedly. I've already been going on for like a minute probably, so I'm just gonna start the game. Starting off, we already have a new option besides the story mode, which is battle mode. You have Colosseum Battle or Battle Now. Yeah, this is essentially Pokemon Stadium, but with an added story. We're going to be focusing on the story, though. The character's name is meant to be Wes, and that is what I'm going with. You can choose whatever you want, but since this game is more story-driven than other Pokemon games, I'm going to go with the one the game wants. Already quite the bizarre start, literally starting off with a bang. If we go into our menu, we have a PDA, which just goes to show you this game was made in 2004. Although I think this was probably outdated even then. You can check our snag list, which has nothing, and Wes's email, which has nothing. You can set your own alert tone for that. I'm not going to bother right now, because I have my TV turned down to a point where I can't hear anything. In terms of items, you start off with a lot more than you would in any other Pokemon game, and I'm going to tell you right now, these Awakenings are really good for selling in this game. There's no other use for them throughout this game. And for Pokemon, we have an Umbreon and an Espeon. These are probably the best we're going to get for starters in terms of the series, in terms of actually being good Pokemon that can attack. Both these Pokemon are gender locked to male, so no matter what, you're going to have a male Espeon and a male Umbreon. But, yeah, that's what we're starting out with. We sure pigged out, eh? I love chowing down after a job. It adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch, too. Boss will be sure to fix us up good with big rewards, too. It doesn't get any better than this. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Eklo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. Man, I wonder who did that. Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? Nope. They're a bunch of heartless crooks. They rip off Pokemon from trainers without any hesitation. I hear they use something called a snag ball to catch Pokemon from their rightful trainer in battle. I'm guessing that you're a trainer. You'd best be careful. You know, I don't quite understand what happened, but having your hideout blow up on you... Crime doesn't pay, I guess. I live a crime-free life, so nothing's going to blow up on me. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you again, buddy, but, you know... There's no forgiving that Team Snag'em. They don't deserve it. Not when they steal Pokemon from trainers. I thought she was talking about the explosion and was very confused. Well, I'd give a hip hip hooray if they were wiped out from their wrecked hideout. I messed it up. I'm not gonna go back. You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? Yeah. I can tell. And you're good. I can see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. No, I doubt I'd have any chance of beating you. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. A traveler, huh? Not that it matters any. I don't know where you might have come from, but relax, stick around a while. Buddy, I'm telling you now, I would love to stick around, but I just blew up a building. Yo, wait up. Hey, my name's Willy. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Any way I look at it, it's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Can't turn this guy down with his awesome hair. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, over here, this way. Yeah, I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. Vroom vroom, let's roll! I too get in that pose when I am about to fight. Ryder Willy. Don't get used to normal names. He's going to lead with 2 Zigzagoons. And this is the point in the Let's Play where I'm going to tell you there are no wild Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum, and we will be seeing how they get around that later on. Our starter Pokemon this time around are Umbreon and Espeon, so I'm going to go over their bios now, starting with Umbreon. Umbreon is much more defensive than Espeon in that it can take a ton of hits, but it won't be dealing a ton of damage. This isn't nearly as bad a thing as you'd expect, because while it isn't dealing a lot of damage, it does get a lot of status moves, including Toxic, which is a move we'll be getting through TM later on in the game. Toxic is essentially the same as Poison, except you deal more damage with the Poison every turn that it is active. It's pretty powerful. Umbreon overall is probably the least useful of the 2 starters in this game, but I don't know, it's such a cool looking Pokemon. I especially love that in this game the model has its rings glowing on and off. All Pokemon from Pokemon Generations 2 and 1 are taken from Pokemon Stadium. The only new models are ones for Gen 3, which is why they're so noticeably higher quality. But yeah, I love this. I just love the way Umbreon looks in this game, honestly. Espeon is the most powerful new special attacker from Generation 2, and to go along with that, it comes with Confusion, which is a 40 power psychic move. Confusion overall is pretty weak in this generation. It doesn't do a ton, but I mean... Wait, I just completely blanked out. I have no idea what I just said. So Confusion is not a powerful psychic type move, but it still deals a ton of damage when Espeon uses it, specifically because of that special attack stat. I don't know why the Elgato just blanked out for a second there, but whatever. But yeah, overall, Espeon, great as a special attacker. It's very fast, but the return that it comes with isn't going to be doing a ton of damage just because it's physical. I believe both Pokemon start out with moderate happiness. I don't think they start with max happiness. Maybe they do. I think return actually tells you based on the number of hearts in the animation. Whatever. That's Espeon and Umbreon. They're both pretty good. I mean, Espeon's really good. Wiped out. I still need seasoning. You're not a steak, Willy. Oh my god. But yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know. Why not test your skills in Phoenix City? It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out there and get some battling in. So, I don't know if the Elgato blanking out is something that's happening because of the game, but if it does, as soon as I exit the area, I'm going to say it is, and I can't really fix that. Nope, I'm probably going to have to fix it off screen later then, but whatever, it's not causing that much of a disturbance. Let's go to Phoenix City. A gorgeous jewel of a town that overflows with water in a forbidding desert. This is also a small difference we'll be seeing. There is no routes or anything, you travel between towns on a world map. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. Help! Someone let me out! Kidnappers! That tape didn't keep her yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting! Oh, drat, did that punk there hear all that? Since you overheard us, we don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Shady Guy Folly. Subtle trainer title you have there, buddy. He has 2 Whismur. What is with this game and giving me opponents who have 2 weak generic normal types? I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's making it easier for me. So something else you've probably noticed about this game by now is that every single battle in the game is going to be a double battle. There is not a single battle in this game's main story, and I really actually love that. It really just adds to the game being more challenging, because you have to think out your strategies more when you have to deal with 2 Pokemon. Especially when there are attacks that can hit both Pokemon on your side of the field. There are moves you can use that hit both Pokemon on the other side but also affect your own. There's a lot more strategy that goes into it than there is in other Pokemon games, and I really like that fact. This game definitely isn't fantastic as far as Pokemon games go, but in terms of difficulty, this is what I feel a lot of Pokemon fans these days would actually really like. I'm gonna finish it off with Return so I don't waste any more PP on Confusion, even though I'm gonna get to heal like right after this anyway. Here goes Whismur. Well, the other Whismur. Umbreon grew to level 27. Umbreon does start out a little stronger than Espeon, and they both start above level 5, which is definitely breaking conventions for this series. Gah, you're tougher than you look! You took out my Whismur. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Huh? Wait a sec, that face. Might you be Team Snagum's... What's going on out here? Ah, somebody robbers, they're robbers! You be quiet, we're no robbers, we're kidnappers! Get it? Kidnappers! You dingbat, don't shoot off your mouth! Don't get all happy just on account of winning this once. The next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon, and all. Oh, yuck, there's someone inside. Why yuck? God, this is tied good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. Please, we need your help. The sack's mouth is firmly closed with a tightly knotted rope. Undo the knot? Absolutely. Wes tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The knot gradually loosened. Wes undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Thank goodness I'm saved. Where is this? Where did those 2 bring me? This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. The way you battled those goons, it was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And, you are? Oh, so you're named Wes. We get to name this girl, which means she's important. Rui is the name that the game chooses for her, and that's the name I'm going with. My name is Rui. I'm sure glad I met you. I was in the neighboring town when those two grabbed me. Oh, those guys, did they use a peculiar Pokémon? A peculiar Pokémon? No, they looked ordinary to me. What do you mean by peculiar Pokémon? Oh, no. No, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the fountain square past here. Go up the stairs from the square, and it's on your left. The mayor? Yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, Wes, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? Yeah. Thank you, Wes. I thought you might say that. If you're with me, Wes, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a while. Rui became a partner. So Rui sucks. She is always in the way. Oh my god. You try to walk places, she's there. She won't let you. She's not that bad, but she does get a little bit annoying at certain points, and whatever. I like her as a character, though. There was some ruckus going on near the town's entrance earlier. It better not be the goons again from the next town over. Here we have a Pokemon Center. There are not that many of these in this game, weirdly enough. There are some, but this is one of the only ones that... I mean, let alone just one of the only ones that looks like a Pokemon Center. It's one of the only ones we'll actually be seeing throughout the entire game. There are healing machines scattered throughout the game, but not the entire buildings to go with them. And here's where I would like to introduce the thing I hate the most about this game. In order to save, you have to go to a PC. You cannot save from the menu like you can in literally every other Pokemon game. I don't know why this is, but whatever. It's not the end of the world, I just don't understand why. Because even in the sequel to this game, Pokemon XD, they fixed that and you can save from the menu. Alright. Next shop, or, well, yeah, I guess. If you're still traveling, you should stock up on supplies at the shop there. I recommend it. After all, it's my well, anyway, that shop has the best reputation around these parts. We have the shop here. Hello, welcome to our Pokemart. How may I serve you? You can buy all this stuff. Or you can sell. And as I said earlier, awakenings are useless in this game, and I will tell you why later on. I'm going to sell those awakenings, not much else I can do here right now. Man, that's like the most literalized version of Castform's cry I could ever imagine. What fine weather this is. It's truly a perfect sort of day for a Pokemon battle. So, young one, how about indulging this old man? Let us battle! Fun Old Man Drig. I do not like that name. It sounds like some sort of slur. There's a Sentret and a Hoot-Hoot. Alright. You know, what I think I'll do is I'll just speed up this battle and let you hear this game's main battle theme because it is so good. If there's one thing I can say there are no negatives on about this game, it is the soundtrack. This game's soundtrack is fantastic, and if you ever have the spare time and need something to listen to, I highly recommend it. Whoa! I've got to concede this one, lad! I don't know why I switched voices for him. Ah, yes. You're young, but you've got a bit of spine. Why, you're just like me when I was young. Well done indeed. Epic. Oh, are you traveling? Oh, I envy you. Is it a journey to become an expert trainer or a quest to meet Pokémon? Either way, you make me jealous. I don't know what you mean quest to meet Pokémon when there's no wild Pokémon in this region. That Team Snag'em doesn't frighten me. After all, where those people are is far away from here. They wouldn't come out here. The thugs of Pyrite Town, they're much more frightening to me. There's been nothing but news about Team Snag'em on every channel all day long. Usually they'd have at least one channel showing anime or something. Grumble. Man, to think I could have known what anime was so much earlier if I had played this game as a young child. And actually bothered talking to people. I did play it as a young child. I don't know where that part of that sentence came from. I'm gonna ignore that kid for now. I'd guess you're a traveling trainer. I like what I see in your expression. F you, F you, F you. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. Well, okay, Sephiroth. Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I am Escade, the mayor. Now, you wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? Oh, what may I do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? And what did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Oh my! Pokemon like a fighting machine, and it attacks people? Now if that were true, that would be truly frightening. However, it is a little hard to believe. It's true. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw that Pokemon. I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I see. I understand. I will order an investigation at once. You will? Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no, there's no need for thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we will get some useful information for you. Oh, yes. You appear to be a Pokemon trainers yourselves. If so, I urge you to visit our stadium's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. It's a breathtakingly beautiful stadium befitting us Oasis City. I promise you we will obtain useful information about those sinister Pokemon. While we do so, I heartily recommend that you visit our stadium, the symbol of our civic pride. Yeah, the Eggman voice is really the only voice that I feel would fit for him. So, yeah, we got started, we met our new Pokemon, we met Rui, we met the mayor, we beat some kidnappers, so I think that's enough for this episode. So next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we are going to be taking the mayor's advice and checking out the stadium. See you guys then.